Well, hey there, everyone. How's it going today? Waiting for your response. Oh, that's right. I can't hear you guys. I thought the holidays are coming. It's 2 weeks away. I kind of thought about making a video the last couple days. This is weird because whenever I make a video and I haven't made one in even a day or two, like I almost kind of forget and jumble my words, forget what I want to say and how to say it, even though I don't even know what I'm going to say. I've heard people say when they leave YouTube for a while, they forget how to make videos. It's a true thing. It's kind of like playing music. You don't forget. You don't forget how to ride a bike or whatnot, but you get rusty at things. But anyhow, with the holidays coming, I thought that I just wanted to touch base really quick and give you all, ask you all for a couple things for Christmas. Now, I'm not asking for gifts. I'm not asking for anything for myself personally. What I'm asking is for all of you out there to take a moment to step back, take a deep breath, regardless of how you feel about holidays. I don't care if you're religious, non religious, bah humbug, or complete celebration nut with, the full decor. It doesn't matter. What matters is this two things I think this year that we need to remember. Number one, the obvious one that I would say would be try to get along with one another. Try to let this stupid shit go. Let the bygones be bygones. Start fresh each day. And even if you can't, whether it be family, friends, strangers, don't let yourself assume the worst about people. Or base how you feel about them on some previous interaction for just 1 month or a week or even a day out of the year. Even though Christmas isn't something that everyone celebrates, we all have something we do in the season. But just try to give people some leeway. And number two, which is on the same token but completely different, please stop spending money on completely useless shit. Now look, I am guilty. We're all guilty. We all do it. We buy something for a distant nephew or cousin that we don't know. We're going to a Christmas gathering perhaps, and somebody's 6-year-old nephew is going to be there. Well, what are they like? Oh, I don't know. He likes Legos. He likes cars. Okay, buy him a remote-controlled car. Do you know how many I don't know how many remote-controlled cars are sold every holiday season, but I do know how many remote-controlled cars are probably bought and not used. Ever. I have received several in my time. The kids might play with them for 5 minutes, then the batteries go bad and they end up in a damn landfill. Now, what brought this on, you may ask? We bought a star the other night for the tree. It's just a very simple metal gold wire woven star with some Christmas lights in it. And it had this in it in the package. I'm sure all of you have seen these. It's a try me button. Sure. Click, click, click. You click it. It's connected to a wire, which in turn is connected to a small pack of 3 button cell batteries. And it sits in the package so you can push the button and go, ooh, it turns on. Ooh, that's what it looks like before you buy it. Seems like a convenience for the buyer. But for me, it's just a complete waste. This little battery pack and this little button, the button got disconnected. So I just took the battery up to this little motor and there you go. Now you have the motor running and you have power, whether you're powering a light, powering whatever it may be. The point is that all this power is only intended for maybe 5 seconds of viewing from somebody who's probably going to buy it that year anyway. It would be just as easy to use one of those battery tabs, probably the same cost to put the batteries in the device, than use a tab that has connectors on each side with the wire coming out. I'm not going to get technical here. The point being that this is just garbage shit that just gets thrown out. But the irony in this, true irony, is that people like myself, may sit and complain and worry about buttons, where the bigger problem is the item itself. The shit you don't need. The shit that your kids don't need. The shit that somebody else's kids don't need. Buying some stupid decor for a family member or a friend because you don't know what else to get them. It's true that we all want to give gifts during the holidays. We want to do kind things for others. But damn it, if you don't have to have a realization at one point that buying junk just to buy junk is wasteful to you and to them, and it's bad for the environment. And I know a person may say, well, what's one cheesy little electric teddy bear that talks on the shelf that gets thrown away? It's not a big deal. You know, it makes us feel good. A kid smiles for a minute. But in the long run, it culminates in this larger production of these same items. So idiots like us go out and buy them every year. Same thing happens. I've had so many different remote controlled RC cars. We've got, you know, the ones that flip upside down and spin all around, the motorcycles, the unicycles, you know, everything. Oh, and of course the Bluetooth helicopters, right? The little ones that were really popular in the mall a while back. The little helicopters that you'd buy for like 40, 50 bucks, and then you'd fly them once, crash into a wall, and the whole thing would fall apart. Yeah, call me a cynic, but it's true. It's just a total waste of fucking money and time and energy. And we do live in a consumer nation. I'm not saying a consumer society, because that's not fair to the rest of society, because a lot of cultures, they don't need all that shit. And even if they had it, they wouldn't probably want it. But there is kind of a human nature to, once you have access to all this junk, you know, keep up with the Kardashians and whatever it may be. Just buying stuff seems to be what people are into, and I just really just not interested in buying stuff. Those are my thoughts. What do you think? Talk to you later. Be well.